In a world where game delays have become the norm, where game companies release incomplete games just to patch them later, where the argument of frame rate versus resolution reaches its peak, 3 renegade gamers will risk their lives to bring you all the news you care about. If you only listen to one podcast this fall, make sure it's the Mouthful podcast. And now, enjoy the antics of Mad Dog, Dream Twister, and Doomsay. Welcome back, guys. This is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog, and this is, of course, the Mouthful, GG's gaming podcast.
Premier gaming podcast. And this is episode 23. Guys, we're working our way to our middle age.
We have had 23 of these episodes so far under our belts.
Yes. And to my left, that voice, that sultry voice you just heard, is Mr. David Santos, aka Dream Twister.
GG. How's it going, everybody? I like the way I sound now that the microphone is upside down.
Looks better that way, too. It's like right up in your face.
Exactly. All over my face.
And to his left, of course, is Mr. Doomsay, a.k.a. Nelson Martinez. We're going the other way.
Gunner.
Because the bearded gunner.
As I still want people to refer to me.
I don't know who this imposter is that is sitting right here.
For real. There's no beard anymore.
No beard. Like short
it's
hair.
Just gunner now.
No beard. What's going on?
For the audio cast.
Yeah.
We'll
post a picture.
Yeah, okay.
We'll post a picture.
That'll be our in the show notes.
Yeah.
So my job is coming with this new policy where we're gonna have to keep a more trimmed beard. So I went ahead and I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do this now.
But you work on the phones.
I know, right? What does that matter?
So why would they ask for beer? It's for the customers that cannot see you.
I don't know if something's coming where I'm going to have to be like interacting with these claimants via face to face.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe that's
how farmers used to do it.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Awesome.
But I decided to go ahead and just trim my beard down to about a 3. So it's short. It's short.
Yeah.
And it was hot the other day, so I was like, listen, just shave my head.
Yeah. You look about 4 or 5 years younger.
That's what everyone tells me.
No
yeah,
kidding.
True,
and, and also, it must be like an optical illusion or something, but it does make your shoulders look broader somehow. No homo? Have you been working out?
Well, I mean, that's the other thing, too. Like, I've been counting macros and really actually... Because I was trying to hit these numbers in my squat, bench, and deadlift. They just weren't there, so I just got tired of carrying around the extra weights. I was like, let me just cut back down to normal.
No. So you look like a meathead now.
So what you're seeing is...
It's an
optical illusion.
Slim Doomsay.
It's a mirage.
Well, we're drinking today, of course, as always. We always drink on Thursdays. That's just how we do.
Wednesday.
Oh.
And Thursdays.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe in the mornings.
What year is this?
I think for me, it's pretty much all the time. But for today. We've got Cigar City, Florida Cracker.
So good.
That is the name of that beer.
I'm thinking we're starting to develop this thing where we're not drinking anything else other than Florida beer.
It's a theme. It's a theme that we had going. This one here is a Belgium style white ale. And it's pretty much available everywhere here in Florida, so it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. And reminds me a little bit of the other one I had, the foreign one.
Yeah.
I can't think of.
You're talking about the Icelandic one.
Reminds me a little bit of that one. It's actually not bad.
I don't know. I like the taste. I don't know if I like the smell though. I was smelling.
Well, hold on.
I think I forgot to clean that cup as well.
Oh, that's what I thought. I kept smelling the cup like, is this supposed to smell like this? I don't know if you noticed, but I went to yours and with a sniff.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
But it was clean. Yeah, I was trying to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it smell the same?
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much.
Good. So it's not a dirty cup. Good to know.
No. It's all right.
Let me say though that you have surprised me because you've come a long way with your beer. You're supposed
Oh.
to smell it as you kind of sip. Just don't make the
Oh, is that
mistake of
Inhaling it through your
inhaling,
nose.
through your
breathing
mouth,
through
yeah.
your mouth, because then you're gonna like choke. But you're supposed to take a whiff of it as you're drinking it,
Oh yeah.
or as the glasses come to your mouth, smell, and then sip. So the fact that you're actually picking up, because that's part of the sense and the taste of it. So
Well,
I'm actually pretty impressed.
I'm actually you guys can answer this. So how do you guys feel about this thing? The other day I was having not wine, but what's the other one? Champagne. Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently I got crap because I wasn't serving it on the right
Glass?
Oh,
I
the
guess.
champagne flute.
Yeah, the flutes. Because there's different. There's white. There's the cups for the white.
Yeah,
red, champagne,
the long ones, and
like the fat based ones and the taller
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
so you're not supposed to serve it in a plastic cup, is what you're saying?
Well, it depends on the party, sir.
Yeah. If you're in the
Because
cracker
I have a
party.
wedding plan, and if I have to start buying glasses, then I need to be advised.
They're basically the long thin ones. That's just champagne flute is what they're supposed to go in. But frankly, who cares? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you drink it, you know.
So and it's not the same thing with the beers. Beers could be having anything.
Well, actually, they hire the alcohol content. The real high ones go in a snifter, or should go in a snifter. They don't have to go, but they should go in a snifter.
What is
it?
it?
Looks like a short wine glass. When we went to World of Beer with Rojas, that glass that he was holding when he was drinking his, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
snifter. Yeah, so that's a high alcohol beer should go into that. 'Cause
Oh.
you get to sniff it, and you should be sipping that,
Yeah.
not drinking it back.
On the Beer Etiquette podcast,
There's actually a really good podcast called
I forget it. They're not paying us.
BYOCB. Bring Your Own Craft Brew or something like that.
Nice.
Shout out to the guys from the No Guarantee Show, real quick. It's actually my buddies from work podcast. They don't record anymore, but they actually had some really good beers, which is where I draw some of my inspiration from. So, but this podcast, if you are interested in something like for beer, that's a pretty good one.
That's actually, you know what? We have a bartender in house, so we should be considering
Are you talking
putting
about
up an ingredient
Oh.
and coming up with our own branded. Because apparently in Florida you can craft
Yeah, you
and
can.
sell.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably start off with the cider because those are easier to make, less chances of screwing up.
True, I guess to get the handle of it, but I don't really care for cider. So
Yeah,
Good
me either.
game cider.
yeah.
GG cider. Wait,
Yeah.
what'd you say?
Good game cider.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I like that.
That's happening.
If you make it, I'm sorry.
Look to your nearest Walmart.
You know what?
Some good game cider.
You're
I'll talk
nearest
to
Wawa.
I'll talk to Chakra. He'll make it happen.
Oh yeah,
You
for
let him-
sure.
Yeah. By the time he hears this, forget it. Well, next week we're already going to have the brewing facility
Yes,
set up and ready to go.
exactly. Yes.
The bunker brew.
The bunker brew.
And let's go right into what have we been up to. So today I'm going to start with me, because
never start.
we're just going to start with me.
Sure.
I
Probably have a better and more interesting lifestyle.
Oh, really? I'm sorry for you guys. Well, I finished seeing Narcos season 2.
Yeah. Alex, if you're listening to this podcast,
Yes.
he has repented.
Thank you. Thank you. I am
He's
now.
atoned.
Yeah. I am now born again.
Atone for your sins.
Yes.
Yes.
But no,
Talk to me.
I saw it. I enjoyed it. I maybe a little bit of the hype from you guys kind of made it a little higher for me, but I did enjoy it. I won't go into details here, but
We'll just say hashtag Carrillo.
God, Carillo.
Okay.
He's dead?
That's my.
No,
That's,
I'm
that's
just
my,
kidding.
dude,
I don't know anything
he
about
is-
it. Don't spoil anything.
He is awesome. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And I understand. You know, some people are like, "Oh, you know,
Took it to-
the line that he crosses here, whatever." I'm like, look, sometimes you just got to do it,
The dog eat dog world.
especially in that world
In
in,
the narco
Colombia.
life. Yeah.
But if you haven't seen it, well, check out season 1 first, and then of course go to season 2. It is very good. By the way, they announced recently, I think it was like September 8th, season 3 and 4 already confirmed
Of Narcos.
of Narcos. Yeah. So there you go. That's how good it is when you go and you're approving 2 seasons at a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. And then I was playing, of course, BioShock. I finished the first BioShock, and that's so good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's still with all this little technical hiccups that it has. It's pretty damn.
How many times would that make for you?
I don't know. It's probably about almost 10. You know,
Oh, 10 times.
that I've beat the game. Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. Started BioShock 2, and last night.
You beat it.
No,
You glitched out.
exactly.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was. Well, first here's.
The prestige.
The first one was a glitch. This actually, I told you this. I don't know if I told you this happened while I was playing the first BioShock. That's a testament how good it is that I didn't mind replaying it all over again because I went and loaded by accident an older save, which completely erased my progress. But I was like, whatever, I'll go ahead. I enjoy the game. This time, BioShock 2 crashed, went right to the main screen on PlayStation. I was like, son, and I was at least a good 2-3 hours away from my last save point.
Really? Wait,
Yeah,
it doesn't checkpoint as you go along?
There's no auto save. There's only auto saves when you go from one stage to the next stage.
Oh my god! How
like
long?
For instance, even in the first one, from the intro to the medical facility, when you get to Steinman's area, there's a save when it pauses and it loads.
Wow.
The next one. That's the only time.
Those
it
are like
saves.
really old school.
I figured they would maybe
The
include
light will
it,
go
but-
out and you lost your progress.
Yeah, well,
I'll-
that's what ended up happening.
Oh.
Then I was like, you know what? This time it wasn't my fault, so I was a little bit more pissed off. I was like, man, fuck this game. You know, I was like, and it's BioShock 2 on top of that.
Yeah,
Not even
exactly.
I was like, let me just pull together here, and I did everything again, and played. And then today,
Wow.
so today I get to a boss. I won't say what boss it is. Well, you know, it's an old game, so it's this father something that he's a member of Sophia Lamb's people.
Okay.
And so you get to his area to fight him, right? And something like I have this habit of standing in the hallway so I can kind of shoot out into the area so that I don't just walk into a freaking trap. You know what I mean? So everybody starts flooding into my area. So then I jump into the room to get cover. The door closes behind me. And now because the game forces you to stay in this room, now I'm stuck in this room without the boss because he's still outside.
What?
And it won't open the door. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Oh my god!
It was the dumbest thing I've ever. And I shut it off. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this again. I reloaded just to see maybe he'll spawn in the room.
Yeah.
Nope. He didn't reload. I was
my
like,
god.
nope. That's it. I erased the file and I started playing the stupid Shantae in the pirate's chest shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, that reminds me when I was playing. Remember when I told you that I tried to play Soma in the first 5 minutes, the game locks on me.
Yeah, well, that's 5 minutes
and-
of
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. For you, it would have been.
This was a good now
hour.
at this point. Oh yeah, it was a while. Well, since it crashed yesterday, I've made it a habit to save every so often, which now screwed me because I saved when I jumped in the room.
Oh,
So it loaded me back in the room, and I'm
Wow.
like, son of a bitch, I can't believe this.
So the game locked you out completely. You can't go
I
back.
can't do anything.
You can't.
The music is still
You'll have
playing.
to. You have to start again.
I have to save. I have to upload the autosave, which is the one that brought me to this area.
Yeah.
But now I'm at the end of this area, which is good. Again,
So repeat the area.
3-4 hours in. I've got to do the entire area again with all the sisters and everything. I'm like, no,
God, that's
fuck this.
unacceptable. Especially this game was already made and out and tested. What is it with this panda
Blind
people?
squirrel, yeah,
Blind
blind
squirrel.
squirrel,
Yeah,
yeah.
panda people. Blind squirrel.
Squirrel Panda.
It's you got
It's the same.
you got you have a product that's already made. All you got to do is port it. I'm not saying that's an easy job,
yeah.
but
Right.
it wasn't that difficult
It's
either.
already made.
You're
though.
just
All you
exactly.
have to do is test it. You know what I mean? Make sure it's
it runs on
runs,
there. Yeah.
But it's funny that you say that about BioShock because I've had a recent experience playing my game with something like that, and it's. But we can get into it later when it's
Go
my
ahead.
turn.
You can,
No, go ahead.
I'm
You can
done.
take
I'm
it
done already too. That's
So
what I've been doing.
I picked up God of War again. I was playing it a couple weeks
3
ago.
again?
Huh?
3?
Yes, 3.
Oh, the third one. Okay.
Right, so I'm playing the remastered version of it.
Those remasters.
So the problem is that I'm at the point where I'm trying to beat Hades, and I just keep getting stuck. There's he does this move where he picks his leg up to do a stomp. So if I'm near him, I get stuck, attached to his leg. So I'm
shit.
just flopping around, and then I die. But I have to be close enough to him if I'm gonna attack him, unless I just want to use the stupid arrows. But it's annoying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's these ports sometimes.
Don't even get me started with God of War. I had at the very end boss. Oh, God of War 3. Zeus. Exactly. Spoiler alert. I go in.
That's
I
a
fit.
2007
Yes, no. It's obvious. It's obvious. I go in, and after I kill him, it says press X. The quick time event.
Yeah.
And I keep pressing. I keep pressing X. It doesn't. I don't stop. I keep pressing X. It doesn't do anything. I just keep pressing X for like a good 10 minutes. Nothing else happens. I'm just hitting him. So at the end, I was like, okay, I'm done, and I shut it down.
I think we've been over this before.
But
That's pretty funny.
It's just been frustrating because I can't get past this and I've beat him before. And I know what technique to use, but now that I get stuck to his freaking leg, it's like everything that I do.
It happens all the time?
Yeah. Well, no, not all the time. So because I'm thinking it happens all the time.
You're backing away?
Yeah, I'm backing away. So then he'll reach out to me because he has these chains that he'll throw. But it's so annoying because I want to be up close to him, hit him, a few times, roll away, hit him a few times, roll away, because that's how you do it. You just have to be patient with it. But now I get close enough, he's about to stomp, and then there I go like a fucking magnet attached to his leg. And
that's a new move for the remastered version.
So I've been playing God of War. For some reason, I don't know why, but I started watching Zootopia.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great
that was
movie.
really
Yes.
I'm so mad that they brought it to Netflix like the week after I went and rented the movie.
Oh.
Son of a bitch! I could have just. Anyway, go ahead.
It was good. It was really good. You know who's my freak? Oh, we'll talk about it after. And then I watched.
Always saying that.
Well, because if no one has seen it, and I say, "Oh, this is one of the characters," they're like,
no.
crap! They'll know to expect them.
Yeah.
The other one that I watched is The Secret Life of Pets.
Oh,
I
I
wanted to
knew
watch
that
that
was going to
one.
be kind of your movie,
Yeah.
sir.
Dude, it was so good.
Yeah.
Because I have a Pekingese. He's
Does it
white.
make you look at your dogs a little bit different?
Yeah.
Well, no, it just kind of it makes me kind of solidify what I already think about them. Because so you see my dogs, right? You know
I do,
the
yeah.
small little fluffy one. So I have a Pekingese, but if I were to put a character to him, if he was a real person, he would be like Samuel L. Jackson. That's what I think.
Snap. Okay.
He would sound like Samuel L. Jackson. He was just like
Dropping the MF all over the
yeah,
place.
some just like loud black guy. That's what I think this dog would be. So I always think like my dogs are certain like people. So what's that? Anthropomorph?
Yeah.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Furries. No, I'm kidding.
I saw that and I was like, oh man, that was a pretty good movie. And then I watched Ninja Turtles.
Which one? The most recent one?
The most recent one. No, not the second Ninja Turtle of the recent one, but the first one.
The first one. Okay.
of the recent
You
one.
like that
The
one? I remember
Secret
you
of the
telling me.
Ooze.
No,
No, that was the second one.
The reboot, right? The
reboot.
first reboot. Yeah.
The one with Skrillex in it.
Yes,
Oh,
and the
no.
the huge tanks that are
Yeah.
also for some reason called turtles, but they're these huge tanks.
Yes. Nah. No. I didn't feel that one.
Did you like it? I know that you remember you saw it the first time. You enjoyed it.
Well, I saw it the first time just because that. What's the orange one?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. He was hilarious. So I just watched it again because I was bored. I was like, let me see this. And then I saw London Has Fallen, which was a terrible movie.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
wait,
let me
for
know. Let me
real?
know. Yeah, because I was like, did you see Olympus Has Fallen?
Yeah, that one was good.
And this one's
This one was bad. Oh, it was so bad.
This was bad because of boring or
It wasn't
bad
bad
acting
like Samuel L.
stupid?
Jackson bad.
No. What are you talking about?
In that case,
Let's
I'm
not
going to
say-
go see it right now.
Yeah, let's not say that.
It was just like the acting was bad. The special effects just looked too corny. The storyline was even terrible. Was even worse. I'm sorry. It was. Oh man, everything about it was bad.
It looked it. When
I
I
gotta
was looking
tell-
at the trailer. Look,
Really?
yeah. It's one of those like Taken 2. You seen Taken?
yeah,
You've
I've
seen
seen all
Taken
the
2?
Taken. Yeah.
Okay. So Taken 1 was done by a specific director, a specific writer, and what. So you see it a certain way, but then you have the sequel done by a completely different production company, and then now it looks and feels different. The action looks different.
Yeah.
It's cut different. The whole shaky cam doing the fight thing, which pisses me off. I'm like, I can't see.
Yeah.
Stop shaking the fucking camera. I want to see what's going on.
You're not fighting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just watching. You know. So yeah, that's an issue when it comes. I don't know if that's what happened with London Has Fallen, but the trailer kind of led me to believe that. I was like,
My whole gripe about it was the fact that it's like, how many times can this president be like kidnapped and this person be the only one that can save him? Taking down like a whole goddamn army. Like, really, one person out of a whole staff of Secret Service.
I know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's like, the first one was believable because of how it was like an ambush attack. He'd been saying, like, hey, you know, we need to be prepared. This time it's like, okay, come on, really?
Yeah, I feel you.
Plus, with the current political climate, this movie just
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks overall. Well, sounds like you had mostly movies. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm all
It was
right with
fun.
that. And Mr. Santos, what you been up to? How goes that wedding planning?
He's been swimming.
I've been swimming, yes. No, the wedding it's still on so far. I've been able to keep it. So
That's not what I meant, but okay.
I haven't messed.
Good to know.
I haven't messed that up yet. Okay, so I have been playing
She beats me.
a little bit of everything. You know, I was replaying a little bit of Doom last night for like 5 minutes. I just wanted to test something and just ended up playing like one level in the beginning, which is awesome. I wonder if that demo is still out because you guys should try it.
It's still there.
Yeah. Okay. You guys should download this game. It's awesome. And so that leads me to this morning finding out that the soundtrack for that game is out on iTunes and probably other music stores. Oh my God, dude.
Tell us about this soundtrack.
This freaking soundtrack is so metal. It's not even metal. It's metal. It's so freaking.
Is it one of those?
It's metal. No, you know what? That's the thing. So far, I've listened to like, it has like 30 something songs, but some of them are just, because it's the soundtrack, basically.
Yeah.
And some of them are actually like 7 minutes long, but no vocals. Just like pure, like there's this grungy guitar, this super bassy sound at the same time. It's like, man, I remember really getting into the game with that, you know, headphones on, lights off, going like, fuck yeah, whenever I beat a level because it was kind of like intense. And now I realize most of it was
Your eyes would
actually
start glowing white. And,
exactly. I'll start, you know, chanting in weird languages and shit.
Okay.
It was totally the music. I mean, not all the music, but it was a big part of it was the excellent soundtrack. I have to wonder if we're gonna talk about you know game of the year and soundtrack, probably not soundtrack of the year, but we probably should mention. So far, this is my favorite soundtrack of any game this year.
I'm waiting for it to come to Spotify because as soon as it gets there, I'm getting it. I've been on recently on a like old school hip hop and just throwback to like some death metal that I would listen to in high school, and
That's
that sounds just like right up my alley.
Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome. Yeah, I played you a little snippet. You heard it.
Yeah.
It was
I'm in.
a little bit industrial, a little bit like it reminded me of. Oh my goodness, what's his name? Trent Reznor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. The guy from Nine Inch Nails. His music.
Oh, okay.
Is super legit. So definitely, yeah. If you're into Gilberto will freaking love this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, Gilberto,
I think he's metal. He looks metal. He looks very metal.
He looks it.
I could be wrong. Sorry if you're not. Sorry if you're to reggaeton and all that. You know.
I think he can-
So what else? What else I've been doing? And then I played a little bit of Sunset Overdrive, but not too much because I've been spending most of my time playing Forza Horizon. It got released yesterday
demo?
officially.
Oh, no. This is
Yeah,
a
the
real
actual
game?
game. Yeah, the game is out.
okay.
The game, the official game is out. It was out for if you ordered the Ultimate Edition, the $99 version. You could play it from last Friday, but now it's available to everyone. and it is an amazing experience. Not just the game itself, but the fact that I'm playing this game. I can pick it up on my on my on my PC from my Xbox. It takes my save while I'm playing on the computer. It'll still give me all the achievements and all and stuff like that. It has been
It's seamless.
well. There's been some issue with the PC version. I haven't crashed. Actually, that's not true. It crashed once on me, but I probably have put more than 12 hours already on it. There seems to be an issue for some people that have like mainstream video cards. Not like the super expensive one, where it is a little hitchy for them. But like it doesn't play smooth. It looks like it's not very optimized.
Okay.
Which I'm not encountering that problem, but I have a fairly beefy, if not a little bit outdated video card.
Okay.
You said updated or outdated?
Outdated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I have a GeForce. Those that care to know, GeForce 980 Ti, and the 1080s were just released recently, and like one of my members, Chakra got one, and he's been living the dream with that card.
Yeah.
I mean, that card is like $600. Just the
buy a
card
gun
alone.
for that price.
Yes,
Two maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a BFG. It's a big fucking gun. and so some people are be reporting problems with that. So I would suggest if you guys are interested in dabbling on the PC for this game, wait for the demo. Demo it is scheduled to come out sometime after release. They say, Playground Games said, but there hasn't been anything just yet. But if you have an Xbox One, dude, dust it off. This is the game to play. This game is amazing.
You have a reason, guys.
Yes.
You finally have a reason.
Don't be like that. No. There's plenty of reasons to on an Xbox One, and they're awesome.
Like Super Mario.
Like, got his mic. And I'm trying to remember what was the other. Oh, and of course, Destiny: The Rise of Iron. I haven't done anything major, just kind of like patrolling and doing this same Destiny. It's more of the same.
More of the same.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about that.
Yeah, that was always my issue with it. Well, that's going to segue us right into some news. Speaking of the Destiny that Santos was mentioning here, Destiny 2 is currently unannounced for 2017, but that's what everybody believes, is going to be coming to PC, not just Xbox and PS4 like before. This is according to several sources. Looks like Bungie aims to make Destiny 2 feel like an entirely new game rather than the whole Taken-style expansion. So what I read in that is very like Diablo 2 was to Diablo the first one. So kind of jumping, making a change on it and leaving old characters behind. So what do you think about that? Since I personally, I played and finished Destiny the first one. Never really got into the whole grind portion of the vanilla
one.
And it was okay.
Just to clarify, they haven't announced anything just yet.
No, it's unannounced.
Yeah. This was very much rumor that came out. Some people that claim to know some people, but they have been reliable in the past, especially with Bungie News. So the idea is that they don't even know yet if your current characters are going to move over to a Destiny 2 or if Destiny 2 is going to be like just a clean sweep, which in my opinion it should be, because
seems to be the consensus.
It'll be weird. It'll be weird to have. I know you guys have worked on your characters for for longest time. But it's kind of like if they want to do it like a Diablo game, you don't transfer your Diablo characters from game to game. You level up the one that's part of the fun. Just level them up. Yeah, should we Destiny players get some sort of recognition on the second one? Sure, yes, definitely, there should be. because they put up with a lot of crap.
I think Bungie will come through for them. Yeah.
But so a little perk, a little something, something, a little like celebrating. Hey, you guys have, especially for people that have actually put the time to do all the all the raids and all the raids and all that, and I believe like that's pretty much the rumor so far that they're going that route. They're also. I
think it's safe to say that's probably going to be the case. But yeah, until they say anything, which they never will until.
What would you want from a Destiny 2?
A better story.
A better start? A better story?
Story, yeah, better story. I wasn't taken at all with it.
So a story. So a story.
A story. A story.
A future.
Something to have me interested in completing that. I mean, yes, include the whole grind and everything else, but I mean, I don't want to. That's not what I was there for, and that's not what was promised or what was shown off to me. So
the problem with the problem with Destiny is that the lore is so. It's like everything's so abstract, or at least they make it feel that way to the point where now if they try to make us care, for example, about, I don't know, say, for example, the Traveler, they make us care for that big ball, in the sky and whatever it was that it did for humans and whatnot. Like, I don't know that
it doesn't have to be something. It doesn't have to be something epic. It can be something small. It could be a personal story to a guardian. You know what I mean? Something meaningful to them. That they need to do something because if not, something's going to happen. And, it can lead to the. It can be a small story. It doesn't have to be
soap opera type, like a Star Wars type thing.
I mean, not soap opera. That's again making it more of an epic, but just something, a personal story.
Doesn't it should be an epic?
Think of what's that shooter? Oh gosh, it's No, it was it slipped my mind.
It's called Halo.
Basically my point is that keep the story simple. It doesn't have to be this epic, huge. Yes, you can include the raids and all that, but just make the main story something that I will be interested in. It will grab you and want you to continue and know what happens in the end. You know what I mean? Here, I got to the end and I'm going.
But we're talking about people that are mostly running with masks on their head.
Well, yeah, true. But I mean, I've seen some cutscenes that show no masks, so I'm not sure who those people are.
Well, granted, well, if we were to talk about characters that are characters even with a mask on, Master Chief.
Okay,
another creation. There's some story there. I'm not gonna say there's some excellent story, but I see what you could say. What you're saying is something along those lines.
So to go along those lines, apparently there are 2 additional studios that are assisting Bungie in some sort of fashion on the sequel.
Gearbox.
No.
Don't say Iron Galaxy.
Vicarious Visions.
I don't know who they are.
They're the ones responsible for all the Skylander games. And High Moon. High Moon did...
High Moon Studios.
High Moon, yes.
Oh, yes.
They did the Transformers, War of Cybertron, Dark of the Moon, the Deadpool game, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
And Call of Duty was
that was the one you like with Kevin Spacey, isn't it?
Yeah, wait, but that was not. I mean, they collaborated. Maybe
that's what I'm saying.
They collaborated. Oh, okay.
So
the guys from Skylander, that's
hopefully
that's good. Yeah. Those games were great. High Moon, I don't know how I feel about that. I know I've heard the name, but
just to assist. I mean,
those
why not?
Transformer games weren't that hot.
Although,
now, if you were to say Platinum,
I went and saw that there's Bungie is like a 750 man studio. I mean, that's a freaking studio, dude. If you can't. That's a huge studio.
Well, I mean, they have Blizzard also, crap. Which is I don't know. Thousands.
So Destiny 2, we'll see what else comes out. This is all, again, rumors, and not the 2 studios, but everything regarding how the sequel is going to work.
Yeah, take all this with a grain of salt, guys, because nothing has been truly confirmed. But it does look like they're actually caring about making, like, for example, they were talking about the world themselves, trying to make it to where it's just not one hub, and then you go to a menu and select where you want to go. Something along the lines of having outposts and different cities, and basically what we thought the first one was going to be. Yeah, but now that is not tied to the old consoles, there is a potential for it to happen.
Yeah, well, they should probably not have tied it to the old consoles, what it is, but I can see the reason why, though. So, Mr. Doomsink. You got some news over there?
Yeah, it's not as interesting as what y'all been talking
Destiny.
about.
Destiny's not that interesting. Don't worry about it.
I beg to differ, and I resent that comment.
Yeah, the story I was referring to. Okay.
So we have this little title. It's called Battlefield 1. This is a small little game, you know.
From an indie company, I think they call Electronic Arts.
Yeah, something like that. A little small
yeah.
guy.
I think I heard. Yeah. Up-and-comer startup.
Yeah, definitely somebody you should keep your eye out on in the future.
Yes.
New single-player campaign trailer came out about a day ago.
Dude.
It looked amazing, bro. It looked and felt like an epic movie.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, so you see in this trailer, and if you haven't seen it by now, just pause right here.
Yes.
Go
Go
take
to
a look at it.
YouTube.
We'll give him a pause. Ready? Okay, we're back.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah. Isn't it
Holy shit, that
amazing?
was amazing, bro. You know that part with the plane and the guys? Oh,
Okay, so
good.
if when you see this trailer, you see that it's talking about two people, right? And during this whole trailer, you always see two people. So it kind of builds this story of like friendship and unity and bond between these two people. That it's like, what is going on here? So it just looks like it's going to have such an epic story.
It does. It does. It better deliver because that trailer has made it like
Well,
almost a day one by.
if we
Oh,
go
yeah.
by the quality of the other Battlefield stories, then we should expect a killer one.
Well, the only story that was terrible was a Hardline. Because other than that,
Battlefield 4 was
Battlefield 4 was okay. I didn't have a problem with the story. It was very. I guess
it
a
did its
gritty
job.
story,
It took
but-
you from place
Yeah.
to place. Yeah.
It had-
When I'm thinking of
my
epic
issues-
stories, I'm thinking like Bioshock. You know.
No, I'm
yeah,
not,
but
and I'm
that's a
not
different
expecting
kind
a Bioshock out of this either. Okay?
No.
I mean, I'm expecting a good Spec Ops: The Line. That's the one I was thinking about before.
Fuck, dude, that game was yes, Spec Up
Okay.
the Line.
If they can do a story like that, something meaningful that way, then yes.
That
I
game
would be okay
wasn't all that as far as the shooter goes. It was a third-person shooter, right? But the story, man, it fucked with your brain.
Well,
It's so good.
So let's be completely honest here. I mean, EA is not going to deliver a
This is
heart-wrenching
DICE.
story.
No, well, I was going to say. I mean, Dice they can get some writers. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
Right, but for what it is, I mean, they're not selling you the actual campaign; they're selling you the multiplayer.
The multiplayer,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
that's
It's
true.
they're not going to deliver some. But from what we can see here, at least the cutscenes and some of the actual gameplay that they recorded, it looks really awesome.
Yeah, it's, at least it looks like it's going to be a fun ride.
Right.
You know, if anything, kind of like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare type of, you get a story. Some of these characters you're never going to care about, but
See,
at
that's
least the
what I
story
want.
took you from place to place.
I want. Well, okay, maybe I'm expecting too much, but go ahead.
You probably are. It's a Battlefield game. Let's remember. Let's keep our expectations tempered.
The other thing was that when you see it and it's showing you the gameplay footage you see, for example, just like how you would in these black and white photos, strip trees down to like the just the branches.
Just the trench,
Everything looks destroyed, demolished. You see the trenches, you see the pit, and you look at some of the gameplay and you're like, oh my goodness, this looks like it's
It's
like,
right there. And
like it's right there in the action. So, one of the things that I like about Battlefield is the fact that you can destroy everything.
oh, the destructible backgrounds. Yeah,
You can actually go ahead and level a building, which is awesome. And I feel like this would actually just enhance it even more because there was so much destruction, during the Great War. So it looks really awesome. I'm excited. If you haven't seen the trailer, go ahead
go
and
back
watch
and take
it.
a look at it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Sir, do you have any? What's your news item there? Oh, okay. I'll come back to me. PlayStation Experience is actually look like it's going to happen. This is another rumor. It's going to be for December 3rd and 4th.
And 4th, yeah.
And so basically, that's another good one. If you haven't seen an PlayStation Experience, very similar to their press conference in E3, but instead it was always very focused towards the gamers, and I always kind of enjoyed that because they do and make things so that everybody there gets excited. And when you're watching it, you're like, I'm excited. I just want to see more. I want to see more. You know what I mean? So it's E3. Kind of talking to some shareholders far away. So they know, hey, we're making stuff. But here it's just focused on the game, gamers and the games, and so I'm looking forward to it. So they announced that it should be for December 3rd, December 4th, and we'll see if we can check that out. Another little piece of news here. Firewatch, that game from earlier this year from Camposanto.
Oh, that broken game that used the Unity engine for some reason.
Yes. Well, it wasn't broken, but it definitely was. It was chugging along.
Yeah.
So apparently, it's going to be coming to theaters.
What?
Yes.
A movie?
Yes. Camposanto, the developer behind it, is moving into film development.
Wait, they're making the movie?
Yeah, it looks like they're themselves
Oh, this thing's a winner already.
with an adaptation of that indie adventure game.
Where is my Hideo Kojima movie?
I don't know. I got to tell you, I heard that and I was like, why? Did somebody ask for this?
You beat it. You played it to completion. Is there movie content here?
Honestly, there's a disappointing movie.
Oh, yeah.
And this is just me. I mean, people enjoyed it. It's actually critically acclaimed. I don't see it. I just, everything, no. See, I wouldn't even compare it to Inside, because Inside had me the whole way up until the very, very, very end. Here, it has me slightly interested through the middle, up until the middle. And at some point, I'm like, okay, I'm just, what are we doing here? And then I stop caring. And then we get to the end. It's not very long, but it's like, what the hell? And it's another flat ending, similar to it's like, okay, what was this all about again? You know what I mean? So anyway, I won't say much more on it, but if they build upon it and do something a little different in the movie, maybe, I don't know. Camposanto is new this is their first game, and now they're going right into film development, which is the first movie. I'm like, okay.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
So, who knows?
They signed Nicolas Cage for it.
Oh, God.
Oh, probably.
I hope not.
I just wanted to touch on the games that are coming out for PlayStation Plus for October 2016.
2016,
Dude,
August?
This October, I want to let you say them. Go ahead.
I'm so confused.
The games.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
He's waiting for you to say him so he can be happy.
Okay.
Yes.
Resident Evil.
Yes.
Yes.
The Resident Evil 1.
Which is the remake.
Yes, the remake.
Which was a horrifying game. I remember
That's
jumping.
right. You don't like that shit.
It almost made you a Jill sandwich.
Oh, God, no.
A what?
A Jill sandwich. You know the meme. No, you don't know the meme.
That's from the original,
The original.
Resident Evil. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh, no.
The real poor acting in the first one.
You probably don't remember it that way.
Yeah, I don't. So the other one is going to be, that's for PlayStation 4. Then Transformers.
Yes! Dude, I was this close to buying the game not even 2 weeks ago.
Really?
It was so special somewhere.
What was the title? I'm sorry.
Devastation.
Thank you.
Devastation. Yeah, the good one. The fairly good one by Platinum Games.
Platinum Games, yes.
Yes.
Then for PlayStation 3, we have Mad Riders.
Yeah,
Mad Riders. And From Dust.
From Dust. Why that one sounds familiar to me? It doesn't come to mind, though.
From
no
Dust to
idea.
Dawn.
Oh,
Probably
maybe
what
that's
I
what it
was
is.
thinking. Yes.
Maybe that's what it is now. Well, go ahead.
And then for the Vita, we have. Well, let me bring this up so that I can see it. For the Vita, we have.
Nothing.
Don't realize Guardians of Rebirth.
They're still making games for the Vita here in the US.
I don't think they're making them. I just
I think they're just porting them.
Yeah, they're still making games for you.
Really, and Actual Sunlight, which is just a flashlight app for
For your feet.
Of course, there
For your
you go. Nice. Way to close the system, guys.
That's hilarious.
What a send off.
How else can we use this console? Hey, a flashlight.
Turn it
Everybody
on
else-
and it's a flashlight.
Everybody
yeah.
has
Get an
one
app.
on their phone. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Make it
you
an app.
you could also put it as a paperweight.
Oh,
Well, I guess there is that too. All right. So, and a couple more pieces here. I saw the trailer that you had sent me, Mr. Santos, for that game called Sundered. And
Oh, yes.
I
That was
gotta
from the
tell
people
you.
that made
they made
Jotun.
Jotun? Maybe it's Jotun. Oh, Jotun.
Jotun.
So basically, it's going to be Sundered. Is going to be a hand-drawn Metroidvania style game but the look of that
That sounds
Jotun.
awesome.
But you had mentioned something about it being sort of partially a roguelike, and that I was like, oh, I don't want that.
I think it's because they say, because the article that I read mention it like
See,
a Metroidvania roguelike. I was like, Metroidvania roguelike? How does that even work?
Yeah, I was like, with the roguelike part, though, because I'm not big on roguelites. So I was like, I don't know about that. But when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. Because I was like, that looked really, really good. And then finally this week, a couple games that are available now, coming to PlayStation 4 was Darkest Dungeon. It's a game that
Darkest Dungeon.
yes, you actually have on the PC.
Since from development, actually from early access, I've been playing this game. This game has an amazing aesthetic. I think you played it. Oh, I showed it to you a year ago. Yeah, a year ago, and that was still in early access. Basically, it's this side scroller. Very stylized.
Very stylized, yeah.
Dungeon crawler.
And roguelike also.
Very roguelike. Yes. Basic the definition of it. Because it is it's hard as balls. and not only that, but your characters, they can suffer
mental issues and fear.
They can actually be like, okay, this is too much. They can get scared.
Anxiety and stuff.
They can,
anxiety.
Also, they have their own personality. You could have a kleptomaniac character and start stealing your shit from your own inventory.
Do you control that or
no?
They
Sometimes
just develop
the game. No, they develop it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like super roguelike.
That's Skynet.
But the style is so awesome. I wouldn't say
Skynet, yeah.
I wouldn't say get it, because it probably won't be for you because of the roguelike elements.
I'm not gonna get it.
But if you say it for free,
but if you like roguelikes, that's probably
it is amazing. No, and I've heard that even the roguelike elements of it, it's difficult. Like if you want a challenge, but it's doable.
Listen, I already have a hard time with the Telltale games where I have to choose a sword. Now the characters making the decisions here. No,
characters are making the choices here.
It's becoming self-aware and choosing shit. No.
From what I remember, there was a way of calming anxiety by taking one of your guys to
a whorehouse. Yes,
wow.
You can take them to a brothel, and then they can also, depending on they can commit. Like they can kill the hooker.
Oh wow!
and now that place is closed for that character. Now you're banned from it. Yeah, it is a very crazy, very
There's just a system
awesome.
in this virtual reality. They just ban you. You don't go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
But you
That's the
can't
only
come back
difference.
here.
And then there is this other game.
Oh, I was gonna say also XCOM 2
XCOM 2
is coming. It's actually already. Both of these are already available. They're there now.
But
talk to me about XCOM 2.
I thought it was not coming to consoles. They say
Firaxis said that.
Firaxis says this game is not coming to consoles.
No,
so I went ahead
is too good for
and
consoles.
bought one of them.
Listen, money talks.
That's exactly what happened, because they had shit sales on freaking PC when they had great sales of the first XCOM that went to console. And they said, no, this time we're just going to do this. And now look, now they're
apparently
now I don't even want it. How about that?
Yeah. Well, it's your loss.
Yeah.
Because the game is great. Well, it's
wait a minute.
It's good.
I think a certain someone was a little bit upset.
Let me explain. I'm a little upset with this game because I feel like the game it got sequelitis. It got over engineered. We have this base or the space structure of the game, which is great. Let's just build and put a lot of like unnecessary crap on top of it, and let's not explain to the player how you use it or handle it or play it overall.
So it sounds like an NES game.
Yeah, yes, Bionic Commando.
Those games don't explain nothing.
The graphic. I mean, graphically, it looks almost the same. I don't like the lore that they adopted was that you never beat the aliens on the first one. Basically, the aliens won.
Oh, that's actually
so. Yeah, if you haven't played XCOM 1, then don't bother because it's not even canon.
You lose.
It's not even canon.
Okay.
Yeah, you lose the war. You lost the war.
It is in my book because I couldn't beat it. So
you couldn't beat it. Yeah,
I kept losing, so that's why.
2012, the game of the year for me. But then this one, I had very high hopes. I was looking forward to playing this game on PC because remember it was never coming to consoles, and I liked the. One of the things I liked about XCOM was that the fact that you could play with a gamepad very smoothly, very nicely. They developed it was well done for gamepad gameplay, but they say they're not they're not interested in porting that back to the PC. I'm not gonna get the console version because it's not. I mean, it's the same thing that I have already.
But you've double dipped before.
Yeah, but on this, if I'd enjoyed the game, but I did not enjoy the second one because I felt like every movement that I was making, everything that I was moving forward, I felt like I was getting screwed in some other way, and I couldn't figure out how because the game did a bad choice of explaining why. So, but the game has high reviews, so this is just my take on it. I'm not saying the game sucks or it's bad. I'm just saying, be mindful of that. XCOM 1 is still a great game. You should get that one.
Yeah, definitely. XCOM 1 was great.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of the news. You have any news pieces there, sir?
I think PlayStation Experience. Did we talk about that?
Yes, sir.
I wasn't paying attention then. It's happening December 3rd and 4th.
Yes. We've been through that.
Fuck. Where was I? I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, we're going to take a quick break then. We'll be right back, guys. And we're back, guys. And we're going to go right into our hot topic of the week.
People.
We're back. We are back. So this week, I threw the question out there to the group, as I do pretty much every week. What is your most anticipated fall games?
Last Guardian.
And that's one
Just
of them.
kidding.
It's pretty much what I heard on the.
Okay, thanks.
The
Bye.
Is anybody anticipating?
No.
Morbidly curious about Last Guardian?
No.
Well, I need to know, just like I needed to know.
Lego's Batman?
No, No Man's Sky.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see it being another moment.
We needed to know. That said, there are some fantastic titles coming this fall, and some of them that have already been out. The ones
that fall already started, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So just I'm gonna mention it and put it away one last time. Forza Horizon 3. You should get that game if you're on an Xbox because it's great. The other one that I'm anticipating from Microsoft actually also is Gears of War 4.
Yeah, that's coming out soon.
Gears of War 4 has a trailer, has a 20-minute trailer of the beginning portion of it. I try to watch it in pieces because I didn't want to get spoiled. It looks like God of War, a Gears of War game, but that's okay because that's exactly what I want. It's more of that Gears of War 3, big guys just running with guns and
big lugs,
and just slamming themselves against the walls, pop and shoot, and that is all well and good. I'm curious about.
Comes out next week.
Exactly. And just like Forza Horizon and ReCore, if you buy the Xbox version, you get the PC version, you get the other version as well. The PS4 version.
Yes.
The
PS4 version.
If you buy the Xbox version, you get the PC version, and I intend to play that on the PC as long as it runs well, which I have no reason to believe it wouldn't.
Oh, that's hoping.
Well, I mean, they did a good job with the remake of Gears of War. So one of the things that I really like about it is that if you need to go to another program, alt tab to something else, it doesn't it's seamless. It doesn't take any time. Just very, very, very cool.
Show some snaps to it. Does it have that snap that they used to mention?
The snap.
Also snap they used to mention, but so I mean, honestly, I'm gonna start with you, sir, Mr. Doomsday. What is, if it's 1, 2, whatever it is, what are you anticipating the most out of this fall?
I thought I started it already.
Well, you did, but
you did, but you spoke out of line, and we weren't supposed to start with you. So fuck off.
That's not what I meant.
But yes,
one word.
You already said The Last Guardian, and that's 3 words.
Well, to preface my one word, October 18th.
October 18th. That is.
I have to look
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
That's
Battlefield
1 word
1
and a number.
Yes.
No. That my one word was just Battlefield.
Oh,
that's all.
just
That's
anything.
all.
Just it encompasses everything. The hard line is in there.
No,
And-
that's not.
Sir, I gotta agree with you. That's a good one.
October 18th,
That's not
Battlefield
far.
1.
That's
That's
not
not
far
far
away.
at all. I
That's-
mean, we're already in October, basically.
basically,
It's like 3 weeks.
All right, are we making a pack here? You guys are getting it because I was thinking of
I think
picking
I
that
might.
up on PC.
I think I just might
You just
get it
Day one?
okay,
Yeah.
because if you guys are doing it,
One,
I
because,
want to play.
One, because that story trailer was
Yes.
really sold me. It
Yeah.
really sold me, and I'm anticipating good stuff out of
Yeah.
it from what I saw. But on
And
top
if
of
you
that,
don't like it, I mean, you can get $8 from it at GameStop.
the what?
Oh, what?
If you didn't like it, you could sell it back to GameStop and get $8.
Oh, $8. I thought you said
I don't-
$8. I'm like,
I don't go to
I'm pretty
GameStop.
sure that it'll have its own bugs. It'll have plenty of them.
No, but the
Yes.
multiplayer on top of that, I was like, I'm not big in multiplayer games, but
that
I
one-
really enjoy the hell out of that.
I think what I and correct me if I'm wrong. I think what you liked about it is the fact that you can survive longer.
It is more survivable. Yes, I noticed that.
You're not just running and gunning and turning corners and dying. You can get in a tank. You can move around. You can jump on a
I see what
plane.
you're saying. Oh, okay.
So your probability of dying.
Well, I think what I enjoyed from the beta was the fact that it felt like it was a cog of a bigger machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like this felt like a real war. You know what I mean? Especially since that's how wars were fought before. It was this huge, group of people versus this huge group of people, and they're just having it out, and that's nowadays it's war is a little bit different.
It's all
usually-
drones
it's-
and electronic warfare
not just
and
that, it's usually-
hacktivism.
when it is
Yeah,
when
thanks,
it is
Obama.
a
Social,
group of
yes.
when it is a group of soldiers, it's generally a small group of soldiers, infiltrating a small area and to do something real quick. And that's really it, which is still cool, but it's not that grand epic battle that,
Right.
the Lawrence of Arabia, type of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
It's
I
like this
got
huge thing that so that's what the hell
Sir?
I was enjoying about that.
Let's make wars great again.
Yes.
Let's make wars great again.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
not even going to sign off on that. Sir.
Bah.
war is great for the economy.
Battlefield for the war economy. Ooh, this is another Kojima. This is another idea we can give Kojima. The war economy.
The war economy.
War.
Anything
War never
else
changes.
other than Battlefield?
No.
No, that's it.
Are you kidding me?
He's gonna
Nothing
be playing,
else?
He's going to be playing that from now to the new year.
Jesus Christ, man. A little bit more substance here. I mean, we have Titanfall 2.
No.
We got Call
I
of
mean,
Duty.
yeah, there's a lot of games that are coming out, but he asked me what I was
Most
interested.
anticipated,
Yeah. So I mean, if we're going to talk about all the other games that are coming out, we can. But
You're really not interested in anything else?
no, that's what I'm interested in. Yeah.
Battlefield. All right.
All right, Mrs.
Well,
Santos.
that does it for us. All right. Thanks for listening. This has been.
So your Gears of War, that's it? You don't have nothing else?
No. I have more. There's a game that I highly anticipate, actually, that at first I was very skeptical about, but the more I see about it, the more I get interested. And that game is Final Fantasy 15.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, it has turned me up. Well, there's a demo that I played, and it was like fairly smooth. It looked interesting. I've been dying for a good RPG. Don't say anything about The Witcher. I'm talking about JRPGs. Don't start with The Witcher. I'm telling you, don't give me that look. Don't give me that fucking look.
It's a look of disappointment for those who don't know.
So Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to be released this week, actually. I
It
believe.
should be out already, yeah, I think.
And it got delayed. So, but it's still coming this year, so it still qualifies
We'll see.
as opposed to others. You're not interested in it? I thought you were a big you were the big hoopla
I
on
am,
it.
but that's not one of my most anticipated ones. No,
Really?
no,
What?
no, not after all. I can tell you, I have my fears about that game. But go ahead.
No. Now I want to know which one's yours. I'll go. Well, come back to me. I have more than just Battlefield.
I don't have that many, but basically, the ones that I'm really interested in. I know I haven't played any of the ones before them, but Mafia 3 has me interested.
What?
I know, and I know it's a GTA, and I get it.
Sir, you know what? I'm done. I'm putting my headphones down.
No, that's fine. I understand.
You're doing it out of spite.
It's not out of spite.
Mafia 3 is more GTA, is more open world crapness because there's less things to do.
Is the what?
Less things to do. I'm talking about the Mafia series. I'm sorry, I didn't mean Mafia 3. Mafia 3 could be great. I don't know because I haven't played it.
Well,
but
The fact is that one, it's a different type of protagonist for the Mafia series, and the storyline that I've seen so far from the trailers, they've got me interested. I don't know anything about the Mafia guys. I haven't played any of Mafia 1 or 2, but from what I've seen so far, I've seen some gameplay. I've seen it has me interested. It has me interested. Definitely Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's a definite must.
No. Have you watched any GTA 5 trailer at all ever?
All right.
Any story GTA.
We're moving on from Mafia 3.
Killing me.
And
Doing it on purpose.
The Rise of the Tomb Raider, I know it's new to PlayStation. I know it's old for people who had the PC and had the Xbox version. But for me personally, I haven't played it. I only have a PS4. It's coming to PS4.
That is a fantastic game.
It is the definitive edition.
Yes.
And that's definitely high up on the list.
Yes. That is a fantastic game with a fairly good story. What the hell was that?
A little music playing in the background there.
What happened was I was trying to cycle through my news or through the list of the things that how you can hit this and it puts up all the stuff. So I accidentally hit the Instagram one and not the news one.
No.
So it was this guy on like Roy's commenting about like Pokemon Go. No. I'm sure everyone has seen the video.
Wow. So yes, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm definitely interested in that one. And then finally, really, Dishonored 2. I didn't play Dishonored on the first one. It's
you
another
are
one
breaking all your convictions, sir.
I know. It's
We're
weird.
playing games.
It's a weird fall, dude. There isn't a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I really wanted to play has moved into 2017.
Isn't there like a deal where if you pre-order the Dishonored 2, you get the first one?
I don't know.
Is there an announcement? I feel like there was an announcement on that. I better check.
I haven't heard that one. Yeah,
I better find out. But
if they do, then I might just do that because I haven't played the first one. I've heard, and the reason I didn't play it was
interested in the second one so much.
Well, keep in mind the reason I didn't play Dishonored had nothing to do with the game. It had to do with Bethesda. My Bethesda boycott that I had. So.
Yeah, which you're still boycotting because you still haven't played Doom.
No, I'm not boycotting Bethesda anymore. I understand
You
ever since
on.
Wolfenstein. But those three right there are what I'm pretty much looking forward to out of this fall. There really isn't much else. I wish Horizon Zero Dawn would be coming out this fall.
Wow, forget about that. Persona 5 is the one that needs to be out.
Fine, that's for you.
Actually, you haven't played the other four, but that's okay because that's not a type of game that you have to play. Unlike Dishonored 2 and unlike Mafia 3. Well, actually, we don't know if Mafia 3 is all.
No, they've jumped decades from the last one, so
they jumped the chart. Is what you mean. So no Last Guardian here.
No.
Morbid Curiosity. That's really. I mean, I don't think I'm going to buy it for Morbid Curiosity, but I do want to hear about the reviews first before I hear anything. I'm expecting nothing higher than a 6.
Oh wow! Low expectations.
Huh?
Low expectations. Then.
Well, I'd rather be surprised. Then that's really what it's coming down to. And from what I've heard, it's kind of. What do you call it? It's kind of trending towards that.
Yeah.
From people who've played it, and again, could just be their taste. I don't know. For me, I may love it, even if it is a 6 to them. So, but that's why I'm not that anticipating.
I'm surprised that they're just going through this list. There are a couple of games. Well, I guess you haven't played any of the Dead Risings. Dead Rising, oh my god, such a good series. At least the first two and the offshoot that they did, where they took the second one and they rewrote it with the main character of the first one, Adam West, which is a fantastic character in itself. So much that Dead Rising 4 is actually with that character. Did I say Adam West?
You did.
He's probably not his Adam West.
I was going to say
that's Batman.
The old Batman.
What is his
I wouldn't
name?
know.
I know his last name is West, not Adam, probably.
Kanye
West. Yes.
That's a good one.
Oh my goodness! No. But Dead Rising 4 is another sequel.
Sidebar: is it possible that Adam West and Kanye West are related in some sort of way?
Could
Listen,
it be?
it's Kanye. You never know.
Mind blown right here.
Apparently, according to Kanye West, he can see sound. So whenever he does a song, it's like painting a masterpiece.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's crazy. Shout out to
Frank
Kanye
West. Frank West. Mother effing Frank West is his name.
Mother
Yes.
effing. Yeah, that sounds like Samuel L. Jackson's
So
cousin.
we
Yeah.
should get all three of those Wests together and make a Three Amigos movie.
That is a really fun. You know what? I get it. You know, there's a little bit of like zombie.
too many zombie games.
Too many zombie games already in the market. But this is the quintessential like hack and slash, a bunch of zombies at the same time with like crazy weapons and stuff like that game. Highly anticipate that one. Let's see what else. Man, I can't believe I'm the one championing most of these games.
It's about the most anticipated
yeah.
game. Not every game coming out.
No, I know, but it's like I haven't heard you mention anything like Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
come on now. I can care less about Assassin's Creed.
What we can do is we can talk about the ones that...
Titanfall 2, not feeling it? Did you play the beta?
I played a little bit of the beta, and no, I was not. And I know that's multiplayer, and there's going to be a single player component.
There is going to be a single player. You get to romance your robot.
Well, you know what? There are other games that let you do that. No, I just from what I saw, that doesn't mean I won't get it. That doesn't mean it's going to be good. It's not on the it's not on the radar.
It's
Yeah,
not,
so it's not on my
okay,
radar.
all right.
Those three that I mentioned definitely are. Those are going to be, and yes, Battlefield as well. Battlefield will definitely be. Yeah, I have it up here.
All right, fine. Then I guess I'll limit myself then to the ones I mentioned. And
Gears of War?
One of
Nothing else
Gears-
for the rest of the year in Final Fantasy.
not from this list. No, I don't see anything else that calls my attention. I mean, Call of Duty. The thing with Call of Duty.
So most anticipated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I am looking forward playing it. Yes, but like I'm not salivating for it. I'm not like, oh my god, I need to.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. The sci-fi setting calls to me, but I'm not like, oh my god, But Gears of War, totally, and Forza Horizon, it's definitely. And so far, that game has met my expectation. But there's really, I mean, if we're going to limit it to 3, then yeah, the last one will have to be.
I'm not limiting.
No
it.
one's limiting. I think you might be misunderstanding what
I know what you mean. I know.
Those are the ones I'm most anticipating.
All right, so yeah, you guys are party poopers here.
Well, going to the group.
Well, no. Let him say his top 3.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I already said them.
Oh.
You weren't listening.
said-
Just because
you
I
said-
didn't mention Battlefield,
You said
Yes, sir.
Wait, Final Fantasy
Final Fantasy 15,
Gears of War.
Gears of War, and Horizon.
That doesn't come out this year.
Not Horizon Zero Dawn. Forza Horizon.
That's already
game
out.
I thought we said that games that came out the fall, or we're in the fall. That game came out. You didn't say they have to not have come out just yet.
Well,
All right, let me...
go ahead, sir.
some of the...
You just want me to say Battlefield 1, and I'm not going to say Battlefield 1 because
and that's-
I liked
that's-
it, but I don't care about it that much.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, I don't give a shit about any of the Gears of War or the Gears of War games. So, I mean, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
There's some people on here that care about it.
Yes.
I'm not one of them. Like, for example, who was it? Giovanni?
Giovanni.
Gears of War. He says all day. That's
All
the
day.
one. That's the one that he's about.
Good choice.
Eric
good.
Root with Final Fantasy. There was somebody else here with Final Fantasy.
15, yeah. Eric. Well, I think Eric
Danny
Root is
was
into
also
into Final Fantasy. Yeah,
Big
he
time.
was actually really upset because I think he has pre-order. He was upset with the delay. Mr. Root, yeah. Let's see. Raphael also has Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. So there you go. The 2 games right there. Danny Serrano actually posted his pre-order
Yeah.
list.
He's got the VR.
He has everything. Well,
Yeah.
no, he's just like he's excited for everything.
No one mentioned anything about VR. Not VR headset. Nothing.
Not even a VR game.
Is that even coming out?
It's supposed to be. I haven't seen a commercial for
Sony,
it.
wake up!
what's
It's supposed to be releasing in 2 weeks, and nobody gave a fuck.
And nobody know. I mean, there's no commercials. I mean, until they start releasing commercials or doing some sort of advertising.
It looks like Chackrod's excited about Star Citizen 3.0.
Is that a?
That
An
is
updated demo?
Yeah, I don't know.
Updated demo. Yeah, that's not coming. Yeah,
That game is-
don't hold your breath.
That game is going to be 2020.
Yeah,
That's what that's going to be.
it's gonna be awesome
Yes.
in 2020.
Gilberto agrees with me. He's expecting great things from Dishonored too.
Well, Jack Rock canceled his Dishonor.
Yeah, I see that there. Well, I wonder why he did that, sir. You're going to have to comment on here why you did that. Because
He quotes, "I had a bad feeling about the game."
oh,
It just doesn't look that great. I don't understand.
Everything I've seen about it looks good. But like, I guess I understand. Let's see. Everybody's talking about Last Guardian.
Oh yeah,
About it's going
I
to be.
already pre-ordered.
No, actually, they're sure it's going to be a flop. Is what it's what they're posting here.
Yes.
Here's one thing I am. You know what? I'm gonna throw another one into the fold here. The NES, the little mini NES.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is coming.
459. That is honestly, that may actually be higher than everything I just mentioned.
Oh wow. Probably the pricing
I'm gonna
wise
get
is amazing.
$60, dude. I'm getting that. I am getting that with all the there's what? Let me see, 30 games, 30 games, classic 30 games. Let me see what they had. Oh, look at that, man! Metroid, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2. Oh, no, I don't see 2. I see 3. Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, Dr. Mario. Oh, dude, Punch Out, Excite Bike. Yeah, that's what I'm excited for right there. So the hell with those new games.
Take it back old school.
No, I'm serious. That dude, $60.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's a given right there. If what's this? Amazon honors that pre-order for $48.
48.
I mean, you know how if you pre-order on Amazon a new game,
Are they doing it for this hour?
I don't know. Those are the jokes.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
I'm saying if they do, I'm like, I'm in.
yeah, yeah. No, I
Yeah,
don't think so.
so that'll be good though. That'll be good. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of episode 23 of GG's The Mouthful. As always, go to goodgame.tech, join the group, join the conversation. Also follow us on YouTube at Good Game Bracketed GG, and follow us on Twitter as well. It's going to be at GG Gamer Group. This is Arnaldo, aka Mad Dog, signing off. Mr. Santos, do you have anything else for us?
Just appreciate you guys listening. If you have a topic that you would like for us to talk about, something interesting, something that you're curious about, leave it in the comments. We'll love to get a little bit more interactive with you guys, and we appreciate the few of you that are leaving comments under every time we post. And
Definitely, yeah.
Little by little, we're growing that audience.
Yeah, we are.
So thanks.
Thank you so much, guys. Mr. Doomsday.
I have started a GoFundMe account so that I can have you guys donate to regrow my beard. So if you can, head over there because beard lives matter.
Sir, you look very different.
I feel very different.
Yeah, and then you're all clean shaved on the side
Yeah.
too. I'm like, what happened to the styling gel and all that stuff you had going?
It's Florida, man.
A
It's
little
hot.
bit
Let me ask you though, is it more? How do I say? Is it better just getting up and going with that?
Yes. Okay, so before what I would have to do is I would wake up a little earlier. I'd have to blow dry my hair so that it would sweep up and over.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to do that anymore, and I don't have to use a lot of product anymore.
Put 20 products on your beard.
Yeah, there's no more beard oil that I have to put in. Yeah, so it definitely makes maintenance a lot easier. Plus, I was getting split ends in my beard, and it was annoying.
Split ends on the beard.
Yeah, you have
shit,
to
I
really
didn't know
maintain it. Yeah.
Damn. Well,
So go to my GoFundMe account and donate.
to bring back the split ends. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. GG.
GG.